back out to the cabin tonight. Welcome back to the channel. The other night we came out here and we were going to make a video of putting the Bobcat mount up on the wall up there. And unfortunately, for some reason, the autofocus or whatever was messed up on my phone. I do all my taping off my video, off my phone there. So some of that video got messed up and we're going to splice in the good parts of it that we can. But we'll go back here and we'll do kind of a recap of what we did. Then tonight we're going to get that bear trap hung up on the wall and do a little cleaning up around here. So the idea of what I'm trying to accomplish here is I got this limb. It's got a nice curve into it and I want it to come off that wall out in front of that Bobcat. We got a grouse that's going to sit on that limb. But we want it to kind of tie in and look like it fits. So you can see this log here kind of got more of a live edge on it. And I'd kind of like it to come off that and make it look like it ties in a little bit. The biggest challenge is we're working with uneven surfaces here. This log is, or this branch is a little bit different color than these logs, and I kind of like everything to tie together. So we're just trying to figure out how to make all that happen. Comes out about right. We can put our grouse on there. So I think that's how we're going to tie it together. We're going to drill some pilot holes in this so we don't crack it. It's just an old dead jack pine limb, so we're going to drill some pilot holes in here. Try to hide the screws the best we can. We got a little bit of a countersink bit there. So we're going to drill a couple of holes in this. Use this little chair as a little bit of a bench here. I try to keep some of these small limbs on there. Gives a little bit more character. So you can see this seam right here. We're going to try to sink the head of those screws back in that seam to try to hide them a little bit. Again, the big deal for me is trying to make this log look like it kind of fits here. So there you can see we got our grouse sitting up on that limb. We'll take a step back, see how it looks. I didn't want to get that Bobcat too far up behind him. It's kind of an attention to detail kind of thing to me because his back feet haven't left the rock, so if he's going to leap, he'd still gain elevation to be able to swat that grouse off there. So as you can see, we'll climb up the ladder here and we'll get a little closer look at what we did. If you look closely there, you can see the holes where the screws are countersunk in. One there, one there. And I drove them back in kind of deep, and there's a couple more up on top. That way that limb doesn't want to twist down. And you can see how this seam here, where that limb and that log come together, is nice and tight. There's no gap there. So when I sand this out to lighten this darker color, it'll make it blend into that log. You can see that live edge right there. So we'll sand that down later and get that to blend in. But the way we mounted this grouse is the taxidermist left wires coming out of the feet there for me. And you can see those two holes protruding through the bottom. We just drilled straight holes that were about 3 times the size of the wires coming off the bottom of his feet. And that grouse just sits in there because this thing's about 8.5 feet off the floor, so we don't have to worry about it getting bumped off there. That way if I want to take him down and brush him and vacuum him, I can just pop him off there and take him down, clean him up. And once again, I just want to thank everybody for watching my channel. Please feel free to subscribe. Click on the bell icon so you can get the notifications when we release a new video. Hopefully there'll be videos coming out on a frequent and regular basis. And feel free to share with your friends and family. Send them a link. Click the share icon, text message, Facebook, whatever. Throw them a link. We appreciate getting it spread around. If you like the videos, click the like. And thank you again for watching.